a lot of times brushing and flossing is probably going to be enough, but we don't want to kill your whole microbiome. Hello and welcome back to The Wellbeing. My name is Madison,
My name is Rachel.
and today we're talking about mouthwash.
Yes, we've been wanting to talk about this one for a little while.
It's
Yep,
definitely interesting.
definitely.
I forget that people use mouthwash. I'm not a mouthwash girl.
I'm not either. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know anyone
I know one
besides,
person who uses mouthwash.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like it was, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it was definitely like more of a trend a while ago. And like
Mhm.
seems like a certain population uses it and like I don't know anyone like our age that uses it.
Not really. Me
Yeah.
either.
Yeah.
Um, we're not going to talk about this today, but I do know people our age who like oil pull or something like that. We can look into that.
What is
But they
that?
use it. They like put like coconut oil in their mouth and like
Mm.
do it through their teeth and spit it out. I don't know why,
Okay.
but
We're a
people do it.
different population
Yeah, I
than.
just know that people do it. Um, there are a lot of types of mouthwash. The only times I've used mouthwash are when I was a kid and I wanted the bubblegum flavor.
Oh,
Um, yep. And that's so gross. And then like brush your teeth with microphone
oh.
then use bubble. I don't know why I wanted this. I'm sure my mom was like, that's
As
so
a
gross.
kid, though, it makes sense. But
Yeah.
right now, that sounds so
That sounds
terrible.
horrible.
Yeah.
Um, and then I've had like different gum infections in my life. Um, and so my dentist has prescribed me special type of mouthwash.
Okay.
But I used it for like 2 weeks and then we moved
Moved
on with our
on.
lives. It's like
Yeah.
an antibiotic where you use it for a week and then you're Gucci. And I
Yeah.
remember I was in Hawaii with my family. I was ill. And the
Oh,
dentist was like, "It's this," and then I got it, and it was right.
huh. That's
hmm
interesting.
What a
Okay.
time.
What a time. Okay. Well, that kind of aligns with what we're finding on mouthwash from the research.
hmm
Basically, from what we're seeing, so mouthwash can have an effect on your mouth that I think I didn't initially realize, but basically antimicrobial mouthwashes, and those are the ones including chlorhexidine, can significantly alter your oral microbiome. So basically all of the things going on in your mouth that keep it well balanced, it can change that and then have secondary effects in your body because of this, which is kind of crazy. Like it's crazy how your body takes care of you. Like even like doing something or changing something in your mouth has effects in other places in your body. Like your body knows what they're doing. So yeah, using
hmm
specific kinds can have effects.
hmm Even flossing, which we're not talking about flossing, but you should floss. If you're not flossing, you have bad breath, period. Like, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know you, but I can tell you have bad breath if you're not flossing. But it also, other than that, reduces the risk of Alzheimer's disease by preventing the spread of bacteria from the mouth to the brain that's like stuck in your teeth.
Which is so cool
It
and
is
so
cool. So,
simple.
yeah, so your mouth microbiome really does matter.
The body is amazing. I'll never
Mhm.
like not be amazed by it. Um,
Staggering.
yeah, it is. So basically, all there's different kinds of mouthwashes out there. There are brands that are alcohol-based and chlorhexidine mouthwashes that you can buy like at the grocery store without just over the counter, without needing like a prescription or needing something from your dentist or anything like that. So these are the antiseptic or antibacterial mouthwashes, and those are the ones that are going to, when you put them in your mouth, they're going to basically kind of kill off everything in there, which maybe you're using it for bad breath, or maybe that sounds like a great idea. But you need all of the microbiome and organisms that work together in your mouth to be healthy in general, as a person. So these are the ones that dentists usually recommend to use in association with like some sort of periodontal disease, right? But not if you already have a healthy microbiome going on.
Yeah, that is what I have understood from the research as well. I think obviously if your dentist is like, "Hey, you need this," like that is a good reason to use it. If you want a second opinion, get a second opinion, but a lot of times brushing and flossing is probably going to be enough. But we don't want to kill your whole microbiome. And alcohol, chlorhexidine, uh, which is the one that's in like the prescription one, but also in some over the counter ones, and then hydrogen peroxide,
Yes.
excuse me, all have similar antibacterial, antimicrobial, or antiseptic, which are all three different things, purposes.
Yes. And yes, absolutely. And these mouthwashes, I think, were invented for a reason. And there's a time and place, according to your dentist, if you have a periodontal disease. But the key thing to remember in the guidelines is that they should be used adjunctively. So like in combination with brushing and flossing and seeing your dentist and for a limited period of time. So
Do you
not
think
something you're
anyone's
using
just
twice a day,
using
every day.
mouthwash?
I mean, maybe when they go camping or something, but otherwise I really hope not.
I really hope not too.
Yeah, I feel like brushing your teeth is cheaper. Like toothpaste is cheaper. Like mouthwash, I don't even know how much it is, but I feel like it's
It's
not the
definitely, let's
cheapest.
see, 8.29.
It's kind of
I have
expensive.
one
I don't know
pulled
how
up.
long it lasts,
I don't
but
know.
I don't know.
Um, I agree. It's just one more
So,
thing to buy.
yes,
And also, it can be correlated with both high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and prediabetes.
yes,
So that is something else to consider. So if you are on blood pressure medication or you are at higher risk for hypertension or you know that you have hypertension or high blood pressure, even if you're not medicated for it, and you're like, yeah, I'm trying to lower my heart rate or my blood pressure because it should be around 120 over 80 all the time, but also heart disease is the number one uh, basically killer of Americans.
yeah.
That's not the right way to say
Mortality.
that.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah.
Um, so
That was good
if
though.
you can lower your blood pressure to a normal blood pressure and you are using this and you're like, I've been exercising and whatever, I don't think this is probably like just not doing this and but like
Yeah, it's not
keeping
a quick
drinking
fix.
and not exercising and
Yeah,
whatever. You're still smoking. Like the mouthwash is probably the least of your concerns. But if you're like, I'm doing all these other healthy things, but I'm still using this, especially if you're using it twice a day, um, that is something to consider, which I thought was
yes.
really interesting.
Yes, because in the study that we looked at, people who use the antiseptic mouthwash twice a day or more have a higher risk of developing high blood pressure than
Mm-hmm.
less than twice a day, which is
Mm-hmm.
is really interesting. And yeah, just something to like take into consideration with a piece of your puzzle,
Mm-hmm.
of your personal healthcare journey.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, basically the response for this is that the antiseptic antibacterial mouthwashes disrupt the nitrate to nitrite to nitric oxide pathway by killing off the bacteria that help produce nitric oxide. And less nitric oxide means less blood vessel relaxation, which can lead to higher blood pressure. So, anything, the different things going on in your mouth help produce nitric oxide. And that is a part of like opening up your blood vessels, which leads to a lower blood pressure in general. So,
Yeah.
super interesting.
Mm-hmm. Nitric oxide, I think, is super interesting
Yeah.
as a chemical. But also people, who has the highest, this is one of those weird things I remember, the highest percentage of nitric oxide in their blood and the most easily bioavailable to them.
Ooh,
The people who live in Nepal and help you climb Mount Everest.
that makes sense,
Mm-hmm. Isn't
right?
that cool?
They
Yeah,
probably have all the red blood cells too.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. They are
I
crushing it.
okay, we in PT school, I went
Mm.
to Peru. You went to
I
where'd you
did
go?
not. I
You
didn't go.
didn't? I thought you went
Mm-mm.
somewhere.
I did not.
Okay. I went to Peru and we climbed Rainbow Mountain, you guys. And
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
yes, and so I live in Colorado. Like I've hiked a 14er. If you don't know what that means, it just means like a mountain that is 14,000 feet. If that means nothing to you, basically, like it's so hard. It's one of the hardest things you can do. And the basically, if you have ever been at altitude,
Hmm.
you know that it's like way harder to breathe, it's way harder to operate, especially like from an athletic perspective at that high of an altitude.
Hmm.
And so there's like all sorts of things that happen with different altitude. Like it's just you feel different. There's altitude
Yeah.
sickness. Like you have to bake differently. Like it's crazy. Anyways, I went to Peru. We hiked Rainbow Mountain, you guys. It was 17,000 feet. 17,000. It was insane. I remember being like, this is what I think having COPD feels like. Because I would take like I would count to 20, take 20 steps and feel exhausted, like I couldn't breathe. And I've just never felt like that before. Yeah.
That's wild.
But there were these locals that worked there, and their job, what they do is they would have donkeys and give tourist rides. So you could like
Terrifying
pay
you. Yeah.
to sit on a donkey and like have the donkey do the work for you, and they jog alongside the donkey. They jog alongside the donkey and then jog back, and then they pick up more tourists multiple times a day. I've never been like felt so out of shape. And these people, they didn't look like Olympic athletes. Like they just looked like local, normal people. It was insane. Like it blew my mind.
That's pretty wild. I feel
Mhm.
like people ask me a lot within the vestibular disorder world, like what are the things that I can do to prepare to go to altitude? And I'm gonna add to my list now, stop using mouthwash if you
Mouthwash.
use it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you might as well, everything helps.
Mm-hmm. Totally.
Especially feeling altitude sickness. Like, what if
Mm-hmm.
you are someone that maybe had a few drinks? It
Mm-hmm.
like if you guys go to altitude, be careful with
Yeah,
drinking
don't drink
alcohol.
alcohol.
Yeah, like it Yeah, it's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. So, yeah, what if you're someone that does that and then you also like have the mouthwash and there's like different
Totally.
things
I
that
totally
add
agree.
up that have effects on
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
Huh. The other thing that's interesting about mouthwash is there is some stuff to show that chlorhexidine based mouthwash can be correlated with more teeth staining. So if you are
Interesting.
using um a mouthwash with chlorhexidine in it, not all of them have it. The prescription ones mostly do, but then like some of them I think not over the counter, I think. Read the back. Um they if you are also like having a lot of coffee or things that like stain your teeth, coffee, alcohol, smoking, whatever, and you're like, I'm using this to try to get rid of the staining, it can actually make it worse.
Interesting.
Hmm.
That's really good to know and also kind of sad.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
definitely frustrating.
Yeah.
So it's just something to be careful with. And I think most people don't use it long term. Like I think that's
Mhm.
probably what was in the one that the guy, my dentist prescribed to me when I was in Hawaii with my family and like ill. I have been fully ill from my teeth a couple of times,
Hmm.
which is very strange.
Yeah, that is
Um,
kind of strange.
like the time I went to Iceland and I couldn't keep anything down.
Okay,
That
yes,
was
I was
also my
thinking,
tooth. Uh-huh.
okay.
That's why I have this fake one right here.
It's kind
Probably
of
adding myself.
crazy. You would never be able to see it. Your teeth look perfect. It's crazy how your mouth can cause you to be sick. Like
Absolutely.
it makes sense, but it's just like you don't think about it.
Totally. No, I
Hmm,
totally agree. But so I think that if
interesting.
you're using one like that, then just be a little more careful about things because it's for like gum disease or problematic things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
So
just something to
basically,
be.
make sure you're doing all the things like brushing your teeth and flossing. Those are the two big ones that are
Mm-hmm.
going to make the biggest difference.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you're using anything like antiseptic, antibacterial, I would
Mm-hmm.
really think about using that only when recommended by your dentist or asking your dentist or doctor about it.
Mm-hmm.
If you need it, if you're somebody that has one of the periodontal diseases, but also just trying to swap that out and not using that as like an everyday thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. And then One other thing that people are switching as an active ingredient for alcohol-free mouthwash is silver nanoparticles. So you can get like silver-based, what you call it. It's still killing all of the microorganisms in your mouth, but it is, and there's no difference observed between the antimicrobial effect of ethanol-free, so alcohol-free mouthwash containing silver and mouthwash containing silver and ethanol. So it's still killing the things in your mouth, which
Okay.
sometimes you might need. So talk to your doctor or your dentist about that. Your doctor, probably not, but your dentist, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
definitely. Yeah. Anything else, Mad?
Did we mention diabetes?
I think we touched on it a little bit, but yeah, one of the associations that they found with long-term mouthwash
Mm-hmm.
use can be higher incidence of prediabetes and diabetes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not, again, if you are not exercising, not eating enough like unprocessed foods and vegetables and whatever, um you still probably should do those things before thinking about your mouthwash. But if you're doing all those things, you're like, huh, I think I need something to, and I'm still struggling with this, my A1C or my blood sugar or whatever, um, consider mouthwash as well. Mouthwash use lower than twice daily showed no association. So if you want to, once a day. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The threshold effect at twice or more daily. Yeah. I think the thing about nitric oxide is my favorite thing today. It's so fascinating.
Yeah, that is super fascinating. I think just how connected your body is and how much your body knows what it's already doing. And then, I mean, just us using products to like try and cover up something that bothers us is like affecting what our body is trying to do for us. Like that's always like crazy to me.
Totally.
Like our body knows what they're doing.
Yeah. If you feel like you have chronic bad breath, like figure out why that is.
Yeah.
Like it could be your gut health, tongue health, uh, mouth breathing, not flossing, gum disease. Like there's a million and one reasons for that. So, um, figure out why that might be,
Hmm.
rather than just swishing with mouthwash and potentially making it worse.
Yeah. That reminds me of that episode from Ted Lasso. Do you remember that? Did you watch Ted
I've
Lasso?
seen all of Ted Lasso, but I don't
Where
remember.
it's Roy's, what's his niece? And she
Yeah,
has
yeah,
like
yeah.
really bad breath, and they go around
Oh
to
yeah.
everyone's house on Christmas trying to find a dentist. And they're like, it's not your fault.
What a great show.
I know, that was a
It's
really good
so
episode.
funny. Yeah.
Anyways, I feel like everyone's seen Ted Lasso, so
Yeah,
if you
that's so
haven't, you
funny.
should watch it.
You should definitely watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for listening. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Bye.
Bye.